Hello, I'm Tony McElvey, and welcome to my podcast, Let's Talk About It. Well, it's Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day. Today's segment is special for you, ladies. You ready? Let's get it. Let's go. I'm Tony McElvey, and welcome to my podcast, Let's Talk About It. Today, special podcast just for you ladies. It is entitled, Stop Dating and Start Investigating. Now, I know you may be wondering, what in the world does he mean by that? Well, I'm going to tell you, because today I'm going to try to help you in a great way. Oh man, I know a lot of men don't want me to get on this and don't want me to share it, but you know what? Hey, this your day. So I'm going to hit you with some real knowledge, some real information that will help you along your way. Stop dating. Start investigating. I have 16 bullet points I want to share with you that I wrote down, so I would not forget them. Number one, if I was to ask you, what is your definition of dating? How would you answer that question? Your definition of dating. How would you answer it? Number two, I've discovered, ladies, after you answered that question, you don't pay attention to your own answer. Why is that? After you answered the question, why is it that you really don't pay attention to your own answer? Number three, I guarantee you, if you stop and meditate on your own answer, it will make you pump your brakes. If you meditate and pay close attention to your own answer, it will cause you to pump your brakes for a moment. We're going to go deeper and I'll explain. Number four, why? Because your answer, guarantee, will sound so much like marriage. Yes. I ask you, what is your definition of dating? You give me the answer. If you pay real close attention to your answer, I guarantee that your answer sounds so much like marriage. Now that's interesting. Number five, when you decide to date a man, this is what a man expects of you. Let me lay them out for you. And I'm going to keep it real. And I'm going to keep it raw. The name of this podcast is Let's Talk About It. And just like in the description on my page, I said all conversation is welcome, and we have a no holds barred policy. We hit the truth. Let's talk about it. Let's do it. Here's what a man, when he dates you, this is what he expects. You ready? A monogamous relationship. That means he wants you to be with him and him alone. B, he wants you to have sex with him exclusively. He do not want you to have any more contact or a relationship with any other man. C, he needs you to fulfill all of his needs as a woman. This is what that man expects of you when you enter into a dating relationship with him. Remember what I said at the top. Sounds a whole lot like marriage. Number 6. This is what that man expects of you when he's dating you. Period. There's no ifs, there's no ands, there's no buts, there's no talking about it, there's no compromise. When you enter a dating relationship with that man, this is what he expects of you and from you. And I know these sound familiar too. Number 7. This is so much like marriage. What you fail to see, ladies, and so many of y'all fail to see this all the time. The man, want all the benefits of a marriage without the marriage. Think about that. Fellas, I know you don't want me to go here, but I'm coming deep for my ladies today. It's Valentine's Day. This is for y'all, ladies. Coming raw and I'm coming real. He wants all the benefits of a marriage without the marriage. Think about that. Number 8. He wants to lock you down so that you are only talking to him, you are only going out to dinner with him, and your entire world revolves only around him. Is this starting to sound familiar to any of you ladies out there? He wants all of that commitment from you without ever signing the contract for it. Let me say that again. He wants all of that commitment from you without ever signing the contract for it. And guess what, ladies? You all have been allowing it for years. Number 9. What contract? You ask. Well, I'm glad you asked, and let me tell you. Your marriage license. That has to be signed and filed in a court of law, which makes the marriage legal and binding in whatever state in these United States you belong to. Period. So he wants all of this commitment from you. And he wants the persona of the marriage without being married. He wants all of the commitment from you without ever signing the contract. And you guys are allowing it. Have you ever test drove a car? Have you ever went to a car dealership? You saw a car that you love. They gave you the key. And they said, you know what? Go take it on the drive. Matter of fact, keep it overnight. If it's Friday or Saturday, you know what they said? Keep it over the weekend and keep it over the weekend. Bring it back Monday. You love that car. It has everything you want. But the car isn't yours. They gave you the key to it, but it isn't yours. You can only enjoy it temporarily, but then you got to bring the car back to the dealership. Now, if you want the car full time, if you want that vehicle to be yours permanently, then it will require you signing the contract. Once you sign the contract, the key is yours. You have access to all of the amenities that the car has to offer, but it's only after you sign the contract. Ladies, why are you giving men total access without them first signing the contract? Think about it, ladies. Number 10. Only one man is deserving of all of you. I want you to think about this, ladies. Only one man is deserving of all of you. Who is that man? Answer that for me. Come on. Who is that man? Type it in the comment. One man is deserving of all of you. Who is that man? Now, if you said, my husband, you answered correctly. You answered correctly. Then why are you giving total access and all of yourself to a man that is not even willing to sign the contract to have it? Think about it. Number 11. Here's the kicker. He wants you to be exclusive with him and all the other things I just named previously. But 8 times out of 10, he's not going to be exclusive with you. My fellas don't like me right now, but I'm helping my ladies tonight. And I'm going to say it again. He wants you to be exclusive with him. But 8 times out of 10, he's not going to be exclusive with you. Think about it. Number 12. You want to know why he won't be exclusive with you, but you don't know that? Because in his mind, he says to himself, I'm not married to her. That means he is already mentally programmed in that way. He's not going to give you exclusivity, but he wants you to give it to him. Think about it. He wants you to be exclusive with him, but he's not going to be exclusive with you because he's already programmed mentally. The man is already mentally programmed that, hey, this exclusive business goes to one woman, and that's my wife. Why then, ladies, are you not programmed the same way? Think about it. Number 12, or number 13, I should say. So what he wants you to do is completely put your life on hold for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years because he has no intentions of ever marrying you. When a man has no intentions of ever marrying you, he will stay with you and stay, quote unquote, dating for 5, 10, 15, 20 plus years if you will stay in that role without ever having the intent of marrying you. He will have you put your life on hold. Why, ladies, are you putting your life on hold? I know there's women out there that's listening to this podcast right now probably can relate because they have put their lives on hold for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, hoping that one day this man would want to marry her, but marriage has never came. Stop putting your life on hold for that man. You're better than that. Number 14. Why should he marry you? Let's hit it for real. Let me hit you with a blow. Why should he marry you? When you're already given everything you have to offer to him. Why should I buy ice cream when I can go to Baskin and Robbins and sit down and eat as much of it as I want for free? Why buy it when they give me all of the flavors that they have to offer for absolutely free? Why should I buy it? Why should I enter into another level of commitment when you are already giving me everything you have to offer for free without having to sign the contract? Wow. When you give a man that you're dating all that you have to offer, listen, ladies, you have nothing else to give. Therefore, he has nothing else to look forward to. That's why you've been dating for 5, 10, 15, 20 plus years, because you have nothing else to offer, and he has nothing to look forward to, because you have already given him everything you have to offer him without him having to sign the contract in order to have access to another level of you. Get it, ladies? 15. Then why is he still with you after all of these years? 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Why is he still with you after all of these years? Well, ladies, I'm glad you asked me that question. Let me give you the answer. Because he got used to you. That's the bottom line. He's still with you all of these years without making a commitment to you that you've been wanting him to make, and he's not going to make it. And the reason why he's still with you is because he has gotten used to you. And your problem was you have mistaken his getting used to you as him loving you. Two different things. He's just used to you. You made the mistake of thinking that it was love when it was just him being used to you. 16. Ladies, when a man becomes used to you, he has love for you, but he's not in love with you. Let that sink in. When a man has become used to you, he has love for you, but he's not in love with you. So when he says, I love you, all he's saying is, I got love for you. But you're hearing, he's in love with you. You mess yourself up. You know why? Because you made the mistake of dating. And it messed you up all of these years. And I'm going to explain now. So what do you do? After knowing this, the question now, ladies, I hear you asking me, what do I do? Well, I'm glad you asked. Stop dating and start investigating. I need y'all to reach out to me on this one. I need to hear what y'all have to say. I need to hear your comments. I need to hear your testimonies. I need you to go deep with me so I can come back and put something else together so we can continue to talk about this. I want to bring some of you on live with me. Talk to me if you're not afraid. Come on, I can link you up and you and I can have deep conversations and we can have Q&A. All right. And you can ask me all the questions you want to ask and I hit you with all the answers that I can give you. Let's do that. So reach out to me, ladies. Message me. Give me what you want me. Give me some more substance about this so you and I can have some real dialogue. All right. This is for grown women. This is for mature. This is for a mature audience. Talk to me. But listen to this. You have to stop dating and start investigating. A, dating is a form of marriage without the wedding. Let me say that again. Dating is a form of marriage without the wedding. So stop giving men exclusivity. He have to earn that. The way he earn it is by putting a ring on the finger. You remember Beyonce's song, "If you want it, you should have put a ring on it. You want it, you should have put a ring on it." That song was powerful and it had a tremendous amount of meaning. I don't know if she knew it, but it had a tremendous amount of meaning. He has to earn your exclusivity. He has to earn you being the only one for him. He has to earn that, and he earned it by putting a ring on it. If he's serious, he has to put a ring on it. You got it? So when you get out of the mind frame of dating and change it now to I'm investigating, your eyes become open and you behave differently. Okay, let's go deeper. B, start investigating. That doesn't mean calling the FBI and asking for a criminal background check, which that's not bad. If you want to do that, you can do it. But it means this. You have decided to have a contingent relationship with him. So now, from now on, I'll let you know, we're not dating. We're in a contingent relationship. Because it is contingent upon certain things about you. That's where the investigating comes into play. Are you with me? Are you with me, ladies? Where you can rewind it later and come back and listen to it again. This means within the next 12 months, you are going to pay close attention to this man that you are in this contingent relationship with. Doing your investigating stages. Within the next 12 months, you are going to pay close attention to this man. And you will not allow him to blind you with his charm, with his sensitivity, neither with his charisma. Because ladies, I'm sorry to say, you are easily blind by charm, by charisma, by sensitivity. Your eyes get off the ball. That's when you start making huge mistakes. So for 12 months, we're in a contingent relationship and I'm investigating. I'm paying attention closely to who you really are. Investigating. All right? You are paying close attention to everything about him. And you are taking notes. So later you can go back, pull them out, read them, digest the information so you can make an intelligent decision. You're crossing every T. You're dotting every I about him. You are in this contingent relationship with your brain and not your heart. Get that, because it's important, ladies. You are in this contingent relationship with your brain, not your heart. Your head, not your heart. If your heart is involved, you will make awful decisions because you don't think clearly when your heart is involved. And that's when you start making the huge mistakes. You stop thinking with your head and you start thinking with your heart. Get your heart out of it. It's all about your head. You got to move and respond in this contingent relationship intelligently, because you're no longer making the same mistakes about men that you've been making year after year after year. That's why women say, ain't no good men out here. I can't find no good men. Men are this and men are that. No, it's because you entering in relationship wrongly. But if you change your mindset, you're going to change your outcome when it comes to relationship. So scratch off dating. It doesn't exist no more. Now you investigating. And if this is a man that you want to get to know, you're going to enter into what, ladies? A contingent relationship. And you're going to think with what? Your head and not your heart. Because your heart will mess you up. Your heart will usher in too many problems. And as a matter of fact, stop giving away your heart so easily to men. That's why it gets hurt so quickly and badly, because you give it out too easily. But when you are moving in this relationship with your head and not your heart, guess what, is protected now. So if things go wrong, guess what you can say? Well, chalk it up. We'll go to the next one. No big deal. I'm moving on, because you protected your heart. Listen to me now. If you follow this system, I guarantee by 12 months, you will have enough information about him that you will know whether or not he is serious about you, and whether or not he seriously wants to have a future with you or not. And you will know for yourself whether you want one with him as well. And if you concluded he's never going to put a ring on the finger, guess what? You only wasted 12 months instead of 12 years. It's a big difference. You know how many women out there right now that's been dating a man for 10, 15, 20 years, and he never proposed. And chances are he never will. And you've given that man, or you gave that man, the best years of your life. And now you feel trapped. Like there's no way out, because you've been dealing with him for so long. You feel there's no way out because you've been invested and deep into this relationship for so long. You feel you're trapped and there's no way out. Let me tell you something, ladies, before I conclude. That's just fear. Fear of being alone. Fear of starting over. And the fear of the unknown. Now let me ask you, which is worse? Fear of starting over, or being with a man that's never going to give you what you ultimately desire and deserve? You tell me, which is worse? Being alone, or starting over, or being with a man that is never going to give you what you desire and what you deserve. Think about it. Message me. I want some of you to come on live with me on the next podcast. Talk to me. Send me your comments. This is Tony McElvey. Thank you for another podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, like I say, don't worry about it. Let's talk about it. Peace.